Hi, my name is Jillian, and welcome back to the Skinny on Jilly. I am currently away traveling for work and taking this moment of solitude to record what happened at my first dietitian appointment. So I had a dietitian appointment on Tuesday, October 14th. And the first thing they did is they took me back, and I didn't do a traditional scale for a weigh-in. Actually really excited about this. They did, it's called, I think, a Tanita scale, which is actually more of a body composition scanner. So you stand on it, it sends some kind of like electrical wave through your body, and it gives a really cool breakdown of what your actual fat is, your fat-free body mass, your bone density, how much water is currently stored in your body. It's got a really cool breakdown. I actually did one of those back in April, so I was really excited to see what the comparisons looked like from then, which was, I wasn't at my highest weight, but I was pretty close to my highest weight. So that was fun to compare, but I was a little disappointed because the one I did in April had some additional measurements, including your metabolical age, which, guys, my metabolical age is old. Not really old, but way older than I am. So I was hoping to see that maybe I'd reverse some of that, but that wasn't an option on the scan that I got, but it was still really cool to see the breakdown. And so we did that. We went back, and the girl that did my composition, she went actually through a lot of the information in their booklet that they provide, which is really detailed. And honestly, I'm like a week out, and I haven't made it through all of the information. But I did try to sit and read it all the way through the end, but it covers everything that I'm going to be doing for the 6 months. So I know I've at least read through the information for my current month that I'm in. I was just hoping to read ahead, but I haven't had a chance to do all of that yet. But when she got done with me, then my dietitian came in, and she set some goals for me. My goals during this period is to do 3 meals a day, which is, I don't normally eat 3 meals a day. So that's been an interesting transition this week while I start eating 3 meals a day. I found that I was eating less meals because for me, the sooner I eat, the sooner my body just wants to eat more. It was just what I just constantly want to eat and snack all day. So for me, I would try to delay eating so that I wasn't constantly snacking all day. But I do know that you should eat 3 meals a day. I mean, we've all heard and know that. So trying to find things that I can small to eat, not first thing in the morning, but to get a breakfast in. So lately it's been just, I grab 2 hard-boiled eggs and run out the door as I go to work. So that's how I'm getting my 3 meals a day in. But anyway, so 1,600 calories. They want 80 to 90 grams of protein a day, and then to stay under 100 net carbs. And it's net carbs instead of the carbs, because fiber also counts as a carb, but that's a good thing to have. So they don't want that to negate your carb counting. So it's net carbs. But they gave me a really cool app called Berrytastic, and honestly, I would suggest this for anyone, whether you're having bariatric surgery or not. If you just want to keep track and see what you're doing, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you just want to make sure that you're doing everything that you would like to for your body, because it has these really cool reports that you can have emailed from the app to yourself, and it really breaks down what you have eaten, what had the most carbs, what had the most fat, what had the most protein, and there's just very insightful. So that was really cool. I gave it a couple of days of using it and then sent a report just to see what it looks like. I was telling everybody about this app because it's really cool. It's very detailed, very insightful, and so I can't wait to take my reports back to the office next month so that they can see that. After I met with a dietitian, I actually met with a exercise, I don't know how you say it, but just a physical something, I don't know. So she wanted me to stretch every day, in the morning, and then she gave me a resistance band and some exercises to do with the resistance band, and just 5 out of 7 days of the week is all that she asked for, just because then I can make it part of my routine, get home from work, do my resistance band, and then move on with the rest of my busy schedule, because it only takes maybe 10 minutes to get through the exercise. So it's just very limited, but just something to move, to build muscle a little bit, I think tone even a little, because it's not very heavy resistance. So been working through that, and really that's about it. They were surprised when they went to enter my weight in from the Tanita, that I was down 12.5 pounds for my consultation on September 10th. And I found it really surprising that they were shocked that I had lost weight. They were like, "Did you know that you've lost 12 pounds?" And I was like, "Yeah." Because they have people that don't try to do anything between the consultation and the first appointment with them, which I find odd, but I should know better, that other people may not be as motivated. But for me, I knew I had to do something, even though they didn't give me any guidance, because when I went to schedule my first appointment with the dietitian, they were like, "This is actually going to count as your second weigh-in, because today's consultation counts as your first." So I was like, okay, great. So insurance is going to want to see that I've done something, and I don't want to not show that I haven't done anything the first month in between. So I on my own just went back to kind of my basics, which is upping my water, taking small bites, chewing it really well before swallowing, waiting before taking the next bite. And so in that month I did the 12, I think it was, I don't know if I said 12.5, it was 12.2 pounds that I lost in between. And then I actually was kind of a little concerned. They said that I would lose maybe half a pound a week, following their plan that they gave me. And I was a little concerned, because if I'm going to eat 3 times a day, I normally only eat 2, 1 or 2 sometimes, that I was I might gain weight while following their plan, but I actually haven't. I've made sure that I have been walking on my lunch breaks, trying to be a little more active than I normally am, even if I don't want to, just going ahead and moving some more anyway. My plan tonight, while I'm away from everybody, is to go downstairs, use the hotel gym to, if not, work out on the weights or whatever, at least walk the treadmill, do something, because with today's meetings, I sat all day. So that's my plan, is to go do that. That way I can get some exercise in for the day. And yeah, that's my update for now. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.